family. Hope you guys are well. We're back with another fabuloso niche. This niche is the one. This is a very common niche, actually. It's a big niche. It crosses over many different areas, different products. It's a fantastic niche to get into. But I'm going to go into the detail. I'm going to go into the cash, look how much you can make, look at that combination with other elements that make it really golden. Get that actual, see what the fantastic income you can make through it. So I'll take you through the process in this video. But as usual, if you love Etsy products, you love creating, researching, listing, and all of that mad Etsy stuff, then please hit that like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can get more of my videos in your feed. Guys, we're here back again on this another fantastic one. Look at this. I love skulls. I'll be honest with you. I love skulls. Now, I know it's kind of related to death, but I just love the look of skulls. I love the skulls, bones. But you know what's amazing about skulls when you actually break it down is that it actually, the combination of death and life is amazing. So skulls obviously represent death, and then you got the flower with it, that combination, which people love to do, flowers and skulls. And that combination of life and death is crazy. That paradox, that yin and yang, that contrast. I love it. But yeah, anyway, let's just get into this. So yeah, skulls, skull logos, skull designs, skulls with Gothic book stack. Look at that one. That's a nice little clip art bundle. Floral, yeah, they even call it floral skull clip art. It's actually a thing. Floral skull clip art. Skulls and mushrooms. Look at these ones. Day of the Dead kind of skulls, you know, those ones, those are popular. And so let's get into this craziness. Which ones actually make money? What kind of designs with skulls actually make the cash? And also, what is it? Watercolor styles. Let's have a look at this. Let's get into it. So, as usual, I want to go to my go-to nugget finder, the diamond finder, EVERBEE. Right there, free access. Check it out. Just try it out. Don't like it? Don't like it. You like it? You like it. It's up to you, man. Anyways, let's do this. Let's have a go. Product analytics as usual. So let's analyze the products. Let's actually look at where the cash is. Let's look at the whole database. Now, funny enough, when I looked at the amount of listings with skulls, it's quite a lot. So it definitely needs niching down. You can't be like going to skulls. You got to be niching down into some sub niches that make that cash. But you know, let's give you an example. I'll give you a prime example. This is a 7-month-old listing, making approximately 1,177, and it's a tumbler. So, you know, it lends itself. So skulls, tumblers, okay. There's a kind of thing that works there. Let's have a look at the design now very quickly. Okay, so this is quite nice. Cool. I love this kind of design style, actually. Skulls and roses seems to work quite well. So have a day you deserve, my skull and rose, 20-ounce sublimation, making 1,170 odd. It's a bestseller, boom. In demand, boom. Yeah, 7-month-old listing, 9.74 conversion rate. Decent, guys. That's very decent. Yeah, that's decent, guys. Okay. So, okay, now we're looking with skulls and roses. So skulls and flowers is definitely a winner. That's for sure. That combo. But now we're looking at the tumblers that seem to work quite well on, right? Let's have a look at some other ones. Oh, this is interesting. Let me click on this one. This is quite interesting. Again, it's a tumbler. So look, you know, when things repeat themselves, when you start seeing things, for example, when you're looking at a design and you're actually analyzing it and tumblers keep appearing, or let's say clip art bundles keep appearing, this is where you understand that, you know, when a design is best suited for a certain product, because not every design works for mugs, let's say, or works for tumblers. It's funny, but it is that way, that sometimes some designs are better suited for certain products. It's crazy how you find that. Now, this one listing is making $613. It's a 5-month-old listing. Got a 9.91 conversion, but it's a slightly different skull. It's not like your human skull. It's a cow skull. So look, we've kind of gone into a little bit of a tangent now, where maybe cow skulls could be something that I could look at. So this is like sub-niching within the skulls, if you like. This is quite interesting. It kind of got this kind of cowhide, Western feel to it. Also a bit Native American, I would say, flavor. Quite nice though. I do like it a lot. This actually, I can understand why it could work. Now, I would probably start looking at cow skulls, but let me just finish my kind of analysis. I want to show you my process of when I find these nuggets. So that one's actually quite good, that skull one, that boho. $613 for one listing. And it's only a 5-month-old listing, so it's not too old either, which kind of tells you something. Now, touching on something that is probably, the thing that relates to this, obviously, skulls, that is a really good time of year, would be Day of the Dead, right? I mean, that lends itself really perfectly for something like this. Now, here's another one, actually. This is a 7-month-old listing making $463. Again, But you see what I'm trying to say when things repeat themselves. This is a tumbler. It's got a really good conversion, 10.16, $463 per month. It's actually very good. Now, this is slightly different. This is a kind of 3D style skull. All right. So a 3D looking skull. 3D horror skull, white, 20-ounce skinny, 20 plus in a basket, boom. Bestseller, boom. It's nice. It's really nice, guys. So maybe the 3D twist to skulls could be something to kind of look at, possibly. So that's another thing to kind of... So what we're doing is, through this investigation, we're getting clues, right? We're getting ideas. Here's another one. Look. Ah, this is interesting. It's a Western tumbler, $436. Again, look, I have never specified I wanted to look at tumblers, but tumblers seem to be coming to me. So this looks like the tumblers are the ones that make the real cash in it. Western tumbler design, cowgirl, bull, cow, skull. Again, the cow skull is another one that seems to be appearing. So I'll definitely start looking at that. But I like this combination of cow hide. You got this cow hide design with that kind of skull, cow skull right in the middle. Nice little combination. Works really well with that Western feel. So I can understand why this works, right? Good. 436 per listing. 9.34 conversion. Again, good conversion. Looks like it's people look for this kind of thing. What is this one? This looks a bit mad. Wow. This is interesting. Look at these ones. Okay, look at this. This is a 1-month-old listing, guys. Now, I want to show you how crossovers sometimes can work. It's a 1-month-old listing. Got a conversion of 12%. Made 353. However, this is specific to St. Patrick's Day. So it's not going to be one of those that sells all year round. It's not those evergreens. It's more that those occasions, those holidays, those particular times of the year. Now look at this. They got the skulls with the kind of St. Patrick's Day clothing, if you like, the green hat and so forth. And basically, you know, they've kind of mixed in skeletons, funny skeletons with St. Patrick's Day. Now, on this premise, I can imagine that skulls with Halloween, skulls with Christmas could definitely work very well. Like I keep saying, if people love skulls as a design, people love skulls. Look, when people love certain things, I keep saying it all the time. You got to like listen to this. When people love things like Highland cows, when people love sloths, when people love butterflies, when people like hummingbirds, when people like birds, when people like certain things, they will look for this with in different times of the year with different combinations. Sometimes, like I said, skulls and flowers work. And also particular times of the year. So like they will look for Island Cow with Christmas work fantastically well. Works fantastically, really, really well, actually. And so the combinations with times of the year, occasions, holidays is fantastic. That's where the gold happened. So in this case, you know, this was a 1-month-old listing, but it's very it was very specific to St. Patrick's Day, right? Very specific. And you can imagine as St. Patrick's Day approached, this was selling very well because, you know, anyone also that likes skulls, it worked perfectly. But again, the other element I keep saying is skulls seem to be working really well for tumblers. So tumblers seem to be like the ones that are making most of the cash with the skulls. I can imagine also t-shirt designs or sweatshirt designs would do quite well. But this is what we're finding. And it's all science-based, guys. You got to go into science. You don't do any guesswork. We don't guess here. We look at where the cash is, how to make the money, and then do the design around it. Look at these dancing SVG. These dancing skeletons, man. Jeez. Look at these dancing skeletons. These SVGs, man. $300, 8-month-old listing. Ah, this was out for Halloween. This was a Halloween geared ones. Look, dancing skeleton, funny Halloween, spooky. Okay, but these look, see these. I like the way these look. You can imagine that these work really well on sweatshirts. That's quite nice, actually. They look actually really good. So these SVGs, I can imagine actually selling all year round, not just for Halloween, because people can imagine that these work well on products as well. You know, and this is what you got to do. You got to show people. And I like the way the seller's done it. They've shown exactly how it can be used. And because they're very simple ideas, simple designs, they work really nicely onto products. So yeah, I like these SVGs. $300 a month, pretty nice. You know, if that is a consistent thing, it's got 12.642 conversion. So that thing will sell all year round, I'm telling you. Let's have a look at some others. Okay. See, this thing keeps repeating itself. And remember what I keep saying. Notice what repeats themselves when things are selling. 281, right? This cowhide skull, this cow skull Western style seems to repeat itself. So I think there's definitely some money in this particular sub niche within the skulls, definitely, right? And this is what we're doing. We're identifying ones that make the cash and one potentially as well. Right, look at this skull tumbler. Okay, see, look, this is telling you everything, man. It's telling you everything, man. 50 skulls tumbler wrap bundles. So someone's identified that. Skull and Roses, straight tumbler, 50 of them, $279 per month. It's got a good conversion rate, and that is going to sell all year round, man. All year round. Look at that. It's a bestseller. Boom. So look, this kind of thing tells you everything. I can imagine, actually, if you wanted to actually make money into this niche, doing a nice bundle, I think a big bundle of Skulls and Roses, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Obviously, nice different styles. Look at these. These are really nice. Really nice, actually. Look at that one. I like that. Yeah. Skulls and Roses, Skulls and Flowers. Give it a nice little retro style on tumblers, or maybe as a bundle as well. They could go PNG bundle, nice little SVG bundle, possibly. Yeah, I think these can do well. These can do well. Now, obviously, you know, a sort of side element, Day of the Dead, right? Day of the Dead is a really big occasion. And I think if you're going to do Skulls, it's nice to gear up towards a time that, you know, especially with people are looking for Skulls, right? But obviously a Day of the Dead kind of style. It's not going to be any Skulls, because obviously it's going to be a certain design style. And as you know, these kind of designs. So, you know, I think it's possibly also worth, you're going to look at Skulls, to look at Day of the Dead, and for when that time of year comes, because every time that comes, obviously it'll sell. So I'm just going to touch on Day of the Dead since it's related to Skulls, and just see if there's any money in this, because like I keep saying, it's all well and good thinking something makes money, but it's very different to actually making money. So let me just go to the whole platform and check everywhere with these things. Okay, so let's see what the best sellers are for Day of the Dead, right? So look, these are good, you know, look, and they're not too old, by the way. Look, Sugar Skull PNG bundle making $698, 7-month-old listing. There's some Day of the Dead stuff here, which are quite recent as well. But this is not, you know, I mean, 7-month-old listing. I'm going to go to this one, just check it out, right? Sugar Skull, I mean, it's a bundle. Yeah, so $698 per month. Good. 15.78 conversion, man. That's a really good one. So I definitely believe if you're going to go into Skulls, do some, you know, Day of the Dead kind of Skull style, you know, because every time this comes around, and, you know, funny enough, I noticed that it's not only about that time of year when it's Day of the Dead. Actually, people like this design style anyway. It's a very popular design style. People study it. Artists study it. You know, it's gone beyond that Day of the Dead sort of occasion. So I definitely think there is potential in Day of the Dead, and to maybe produce a bundle. I would say a bundle. I mean, look, this one makes money. This one's good. Look, 10 in a basket. And it's got 80 bundle of these clip arts. So 100% clip arts work. I would definitely do like a bundle of these. And yeah, look, $698 per month is really good, and it's got a good conversion rate. People want it. People look for it. And actually, competition is not too bad. So it's a good one to get into. So definitely, if you're going to do this, Skulls and things like that, Skulls and Roses, watercolor style, but then also look at the Day of the Dead Skulls as well, because that is a really good offshoot, really good tangent to go into. And the other thing to really look at is those cow skulls, cow Western style. Those are the 3 different elements that I feel like would do really well and to list up for, definitely. So yeah, hope you liked the video, guys. If you did like the video, as usual, please hit the like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. And I shall see you on the next one. Take care.